Hey all, Mr. Piercy here with a cool little Google Sites hack that you can use to very quickly create a class map of every single place that they have been throughout the course of a school year. So, what I have on here, I've just made a page that says our class map, and I've got a little box right here. It says, "Have you traveled someplace cool? I'd love to hear about it." And right next to it, I've embedded this Google form, which again, it's very simple. It has two questions on it, and the first one just says, "Hey, if you travel somewhere cool, maybe over spring break, fall break, a weekend." Again, this does not have to be some elaborate or far off location. This could be, hey, I traveled to Nicholasville right next door, got to see this really cool circus, or whatever it was. If you travel someplace cool, I want to know about it. And I just tell them, hey, make sure that you write it as city comma state, or city comma country, or just be as specific as you can be when you're filling this out. And then at the bottom, you'll see I've got another option that says, what's your first name? Now, I've made this form, right? And what I can do is there's a free app that Google has called My Maps that can take the information from this form and can, in 2 seconds, turn it into a map. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to go here where it says New Tab, and I'm going to visit the site mymaps.google.com. Again, if you didn't catch that, just Google My Maps and it'll be the first link that pops up. And what this is, when you visit this site, it's a collection of all the maps that you've made throughout the year, or whatever account you've been on. Maybe if you've used it before, you might see some, I remember when I did that assignment back earlier in the school year. But I'm going to click the button right here that says Create a New Map. And when I click that, you'll see I've kind of made this now blank map that has nothing on it. Well, let's kind of jump over back to this Google form here, because remember, with Google Forms, you can have it where every time it's filled out, if I click on this responses tab, I can click this little button that says view responses in sheets, and it can actually make a spreadsheet for me that has all of that information on it. And what's really cool about My Maps is My Maps can take this information and can turn it into a map. Really neat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump back to my pretend site here. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Insert. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. And down here, there's a little button that says Map. Hey, cool. So I'm going to click where it says Map. And I'm going to click on where it says My Maps. Now, this map that I've made right now, it doesn't have a title on it. So I'm going to click this one that says Untitled Map, and I'm going to press Select. And when I do that, it's going to put the map down here at the bottom of my page. And I'm going to click, maybe spread it out a little bit, stretch it out, make sure it fills up a little bit more room. Well, now I'm going to jump back here to where it says Untitled Map. Let's give this a title. We'll call it Where Have We Been? Press Save. Right, press save on that there. And then the next thing I'm going to do, remember, I now have this spreadsheet. Again, this is not real student stuff. That's just pretend names. But what I'm now going to do is I'm going to jump to my map. And here on the left, you'll see there's this little button that says Import. I'm going to click that button. Now I'm going to click on, instead of uploading it, I'm going to click on Google Drive. And I'm going to click on Recent. When I click on that, you'll see now, let's see, there's the Where Have We Been spreadsheet that my students have been filling out. I'm going to press Select. And then it says, hey, what column do you want to use to position your place marks? And these are just the questions that I asked my students. And the one that has the location data on it is this one that says Travel Location. So I'm going to click that and press Continue. And what I want to title my place markers, well, in the case of this one, I'm pretending that this Google site is locked down. You have to be within your school domain to view it. So I'm going to have the title of each place mark be the student's first name. So check this out. I'm going to press Finish. It's going to take that form that my students filled out, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to make a map with all of their information on it. And when I click it, you'll see it has their name as the name of the place mark, just their first name, and then the location that they traveled. So I can click around here a little bit. I can see some of the places that they've been, maybe they want to go. And again, you could ask any type of questions. Hey, before you go on spring break, where y'all going? I'd love to see. Or maybe you do like a hypothetical question. Where's one place in the world that you are just dying to go? Once they fill out that form, you can import it onto this map. And this doesn't update real time. So typically what I'll do is once a week on like a Friday, maybe before I go home for the weekend, I'll just import the spreadsheet one more time and it overwrites what's already on there, and just to make sure my map is the most up to date. But remember, this map, it was embedded on our Google site. So check this out. Go back there now and you'll see it hasn't updated yet because I haven't refreshed the page. So I'm going to refresh the page here and scroll down a little bit. If you notice, now on the site, that updated map appears. And what's really cool, right? It's still interactive. So you've got this set on your website somewhere. Someone could go and click on it, check out where they've been, maybe where they want to go. And remember, Google Sites, especially if you're using it within a school domain, they're locked down, restricted. And even a My Map can be set where you have to have a certain permission to be able to view it. All right. Hope you enjoy this little hack. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'll be able to help you out as best I can. All right. Thanks.